Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, my weekly clips react show. This is episode 26 for August 13, 2023. I hope that you've enjoyed the show so far. And we're now in the midst of the standard member submissions. These are in a completely randomly generated order. Let's find out what's next. Here we go. Looks like we have one of these gas station encounters, which I believe this is someone stealing from a gas station.
Alright, you guys, today we are going to be paying attention to the bald guy with the sunglasses who just walked into the store. Now, he's going to make his way into the middle aisle, and he's going to be a good little thief, and he's going to remove his sunglasses so we can get a good look at his face. And, uh-oh, it looks like she pointed out a spot on his shorts. Ooh, that's not good. That's why I don't wear white shorts. Just scratch it. Yep, you can just scratch it out. Where's the Tide pen when you need one? Scratch it a little more. Alright, brush it off. Yep, that's good. Now, he's a little hungry, so he's going to take a look at the wide selection of Pringles we have to offer. It's a tough choice. They got so many flavors. Does he want barbecue, cheddar cheese, cheddar and sour cream, jalapeno, ranch, pizza, original, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar,
Jesus, what are you doing?
screaming
Reading every
dill
type?
pickle, rotisserie chicken? Oh, maybe he wants the new Wendy's spicy chicken, but nope. He wants the wavy, sweet and spicy barbecue. So he's going to take a quick look at the can, and he's going to do what everybody does when they grab a can of
Wait a
Pringles.
minute.
He's going to pop that
I
top.
was going to say, what's he going to do? Because how do you steal a can of Pringles? It's a pretty big can, no? Like, where would you put that?
And once you pop that top, you can't stop. Now, he's going to open it up, and obviously, you got to give these Pringles a little taste test.
So
So he's
going
going
to
to pull
eat some
one out.
Pringles first.
Okay, she didn't see me. Nope. Okay. It's pretty good. A little sweet, a little sweet. Oh, where are these sandwiches? I wonder if there's a quarter pound of meat in these bad boys. They look pretty good. Oh, what is that? Sargento pepper jack cheese? Oh, hell yeah, I'll take one of those for sure. So he grabs some cheese, and they're looking at the delicious selection of quarter pound of meat and 3 slices of cheese
Is he gonna
sandwiches we have to
steal the
offer.
Pringles?
And it looks like they found a winner. He's going to go with the Italian with hot pepper rings. That's our best seller. No-brainer right there. Now, he's going to make his way back towards the middle aisle in his Jalen Ramsey ZX2K Boosts, now available on Adidas.com. Now, apparently, the wavy, sweet, and spicy barbecue Pringles were just a little too sweet for his liking.
No.
So, he's back in the Pringles section.
gonna put 'em
And
back?
he's going to put back the
Oh,
candy
come
already opened and made
on.
out of, and he's going to go with the brand new Scorchin' Barbecue. No pain, all gain, with the perfect balance of flavor and heat.
This
Pringles
guy
Scorchin'
is
are the
a
spicy snack you can
jerk.
keep
He
on eating.
opens them up and eats the fucking Pringles first to test them. What an asshole.
And eating. Now, he's going to pop that top, and he's going to try opening that can right here. He's having a tough time. Come on. Just keep pulling it. Pull it. Come on. You got it, little buddy. Come on. Yep, he got it. He got it. Now, he just ruined that can of Pringles for absolutely no reason because he just put the top back on. Apparently, he doesn't need to taste test these ones. He knows these are the ones he wants.
Why
So
did he
he's
open
gonna
it?
make
Yeah,
his
why did he open it if he wasn't going to eat them? What is going on here? This guy's just an asshole.
way around the Little Debbie rack, meet his woman over here in front of the Hostess rack, and apparently they don't want any Hostess or Little Debbie because they're going to come around here and he's going to spot the pop machine. Does he want a code red? Nope, apparently he doesn't, but wait a minute, maybe he does. Nope, he wants something small apparently. So he's going to make his way around these racks and he's going to ask Jack if we got energy shots. So Jack's going to point him to the 5-hour energy that's on the front counter, but he's going to bypass those weak things and go straight for the Spike Energy double shots. They've got 3 different flavors, original, blue ras, and orange gold, complete with 350 milligrams of caffeine, 0 calories, and 41,670% of your daily vitamin B12. That'll keep you energized all day long. Now available on SpikeEnergy.com. Now, it looks like he's going with the original. That one's delicious. He's going to bring it up to the counter.
So what's going on? He's buying it? He's buying it. What's going on? I don't get it.
Let's see what it comes to. My 1479. I left my card in the car. I don't think I left it at home, baby. What?
They don't have enough. He gave her money, but it's not enough.
And apparently he forgot his card at home. They don't have enough cash and we don't take the food card, so they're just gonna leave us hanging with 2 ruined cans of Pringles. She gone! If you know this.
So that's it. They came in, they didn't have money to pay. They pulled all that food out, they don't have money. So he fucking ruined 2 cans of Pringles. I mean, in this case, alright. In this case, he didn't outright steal. he was just, that was, I mean, obviously that's messed up. You're not supposed to open food and eat it unless you're absolutely going to buy it, because you've ruined that product for someone else. No one else is going to eat those Pringles now because they're open. So I don't think this guy intended to steal, but I mean, he's just an asshole for doing it that way. Like, now you've ruined 2 products they now have to throw out, and you basically did. I mean, that is, I guess technically it is kind of theft that why would you do that, right? That's pretty messed up. So I think he's just an asshole. If he had remembered his card, he looked like he had every intention of buying the food. He's just an idiot. What a jackass. You know? Seriously, just fucking buy the food. You know, what an idiot. Why'd you go in? You don't even have, I don't have a way to pay. You fucking moron.
An A, B, and a C here. Learn your ABCs here, you know what I mean?
Oh, this is my video. Skate 2 Career Playthrough Part 37. Final I Quit. This is when I quit. I rage quit Skate 2 over 14 years ago. Wow. One of my earliest gameplay videos, guys. Let's see what I say here.
On the spot alphabet.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god, I didn't place the marker, so now I'm fucked. You know what? Fuck it. Seriously, fuck it. You know what? I'll give my final review of the game right now. Skate 2 is a good skating game if you like this kind of game and you want to spend countless hours mastering the controls. The average gamer does not want to fucking do that. They just want to have fun. And Skate 2 is not fun unless you master the controls. Look at this. I've been playing it for how long? First of all, quit the challenge, because I'm going to show you the map. Alright? I've been playing it for like 2 days. Okay?
2 days?
And I've been able to pretty much beat everything. But now, everything that there is to do, 2 career mode missions that are fucking impossible. Thrasher, you need to somehow get insane air in a pool, but they don't explain how, and they don't really give you any opportunity to figure it out. Pro, you need to beat some fucking pro skater on a huge skate course. You can't even land after a jump half the time. Wow, so that's fun. Races is impossibly hard now. It's way harder than the first. Boneyard Blast, fuck it. Forget this. It's the next tranny contest. You go from people who were getting 1,000 points a round to 15 to 20,000 points a round. That's a fucking jump in difficulty I've never seen before in any game. What the fuck? This grinding is just stupid. Yeah, grind on 12 things. This is not fun anymore. There's nothing to do in the game that's fun. And I play games because they're fun. So guess what? Skate 2, you're a good game for what you are, but you do not cater to the masses. A lot of people didn't play Skate 1. I'm one of them. I don't know the control scheme. I don't want to sit here for 7 hours learning the controls before I can actually play this fucking game. If the control scheme were better, if it was more easier for people to jump in and learn how to play it, I would probably give it a very high rating, like an 8 or a 9. But because the controls are so goddamn fucking intricately hard, fuck you. You get a 7.
I give it a 7. I quit it and I gave it a 7. I said I had played it for, what, 7 hours? You know, in reality, I don't really think what I said was too bad, right? Like, I was like, hey, it's actually a fine game. It's got good, you know, probably a good production value and everything, but it was too hard for me. You know, back then, I mean, I was just getting into video games again for the first time in many, many years that I had stayed away from console video games, being a pro Street Fighter player. That was my focus. So I didn't play Skate 1. I had never played any of the Tony Hawk games. For me, that was like a brand new first-time experience, and I guess, essentially, they didn't teach you much in the tutorials and stuff, right? So, I don't know, but that was old Phil. I sound way different, right? Like, right now, you can tell my voice is much deeper now. I've been talking on camera for 15 straight years. Everything has changed. Back then, I sounded very high-pitched. And keep in mind, that was a camera. You know, it wasn't a microphone or anything. It was just a camera. I was talking to the mic. I sounded way different, so. When movies keep making sequels.
Oh, I love the movies. Wonder what new idea Hollywood has.
Yeah, right. Like they have a new idea.
Tom Toretto, you took everything from me.
Who are you again?
All I ever wanted was an ice cream store. And on my opening day, you crashed 5 tanks into my shop. About time you ran out of gas.
For family.
For family.
The last one made a lot of money, so we made another one. This time,
we've made it bigger and familiar.
Dumb! You can't outrace a jet!
Yeah, jet's fast, but family's faster.
That is literally not how gravity works.
Who needs gravity when you got family?
Yes.
Okay, this time they have literal spaceships!
Family.
Yes.
The road begins.
Quick and mad. The end of the road begins. Very nice.
Unless it makes a lot of money, then we'll make another 5.
Take my money.
An adventure like you've never seen before. Get ready for a brand new experience, completely unlike the previous 6 movies and the spin-off TV show. Indiana Jones 7, Return of the Last Crusade, the Ark gets lost again. Harrison Ford returns to the iconic role 40 years later. Get ready to see your favorite moments like never before.
Now I know I'm here for something.
You senile.
Why did I walk in this room?
Watch Indiana take on the toughest obstacles and bring back another MacGuffin no one cares about.
What the hell am I watching?
Watch Bimbiana save the world while battling more bad guys.
You'll never be able to save a family!
He falls
See
asleep.
you in theaters
That's
soon,
great.
Whether you like it or not, because your parents will make you go. Because they watched it 40 years ago.
Wow. That was actually funny.
Beautiful.
He's fucking
That's
so
way
old he
better.
falls asleep in the fucking Temple of Doom minecart. That was good. I like that. That was a good one. That was a good parody video. I like that. It's true too. So Hollywood puts out the same shit. It's all trash.
It is July 29th, 2023, and you're watching The Code Report. Imagine a futuristic utopia where you commute to your dead-end job on a magic levitating hover train, then hop on your hoverboard to meet up with your friends to make TikToks, using Android phones that have nearly unlimited battery power, zero heat production, and use quantum chips that are a billion times faster than your current phone. That future may not be as far off as you think, if we're to believe the South Korean scientist who recently claimed to have discovered a room temperature ambient pressure superconductor known as LK99. If it turns out to be true, this would easily be the greatest scientific discovery of the 21st century. The only caveat, though, is that it might be total BS. They recently released 2 non-peer-reviewed papers, and scientists around the world are currently racing to reproduce their results. To understand why this is such a big deal, though, we need to stop pretending
This happened 2 weeks ago, so this is very recent. Okay.
that we know what a superconductor is. A regular conductor is just a material that allows electricity or electrons to flow through
Okay.
it, like aluminum in high voltage transmission lines, or copper wires in your house,
Right.
gold and silver if you're a baller, or even ionized gas like fluorescent light bulbs. Not to mention, salt water is a good conductor.
Wow.
The problem is that as electrons flow through these metals, they meet some resistance,
fucking
and that
hell, there's a
resistance
giant.
causes heat. That's why our computers need fans and heat sinks, and why power lines need to run at very high voltages. It's really not ideal. Now, superconductors are materials that can transfer electricity with zero resistance. That sounds awesome, but the problem is that they only work in super cold temperatures, like approaching absolute zero, or under extreme pressure, like Ocean Gate Titan pressure, and that makes them nearly useless for all practical applications, with a few exceptions like highly specialized MRI machines.
Okay.
They also have interesting magnetic properties.
In magnets, how do they work?
Type 1
Fucking
superconductors
insane
expel all
clown
magnetic
posse.
fields when
Come on,
transitioning
man.
to a superconducting state, which is known as the Meissner effect. Then we've got type 2 superconductors that don't completely expel magnetic fields and can operate at relatively higher temperatures, which makes them more suitable for practical applications today. But LK99, if it's even legit, would completely change the superconductor game because it operates at room temperature with ambient air pressure. And surprisingly, cooking this stuff up isn't that difficult. You just take some lead oxide and some lead sulfate, heat it at 725 degrees Celsius for 24 hours,
You're oven.
and that should give you some lanternite. Then create some copper phosphide with a vacuum, mix them together and heat them up, and now you've got LK99. It's surprisingly simple, and the next 48 hours will be really interesting to see if other cooks can actually get this recipe to work. The practical use cases for such a material are impossible to understate. Electronics will become faster and more efficient, medical tech would become cheaper and more accessible. It could open the door to things like quantum computing and frictionless transportation, and dramatically improve energy efficiency to the point where politicians don't need to feed us bugs bugs to make the weather better. Now, before you get too excited and start investing all your money on levitating train stocks, many smart people out there are highly skeptical of this paper. By comparison, the highest temperature superconductors of today operate at negative 20 degrees Celsius and require pressures of 25 million psi. And there's already a rabbit hole of drama surrounding the paper, like it looks like it may have been uploaded without everyone being on board, which might suggest some infighting between researchers. And just recently, another scientist had his paper taken down that had also claimed to discover a room temperature superconductor. I mean, I get it, everyone wants to be the next Alfred Einstein, and in rare cases, people might cherry pick data or outright lie to get that clout. However, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for LK99 because I promised my kids a hoverboard for Christmas, and I really can't let them down again.
Yeah, but what would be the point of lying? Because if you lie and you're debunked, then you wasted everyone's time, including your own. You're not going to get any popularity for lying about it, right? You would think that maybe they believe it. But this was 2 weeks ago. Did anything happen after this? I didn't hear anything, right? I didn't hear anything about this in the last 2 weeks. This is the first I've heard of it in this video. It had 1 million views. So, was it true? Was it debunked? It was probably debunked. I bet it was probably bullshit, right? It was debunked. Zebra says, I looked it up. Seems like it's been debunked. Well, no future for us. Now, this next one, if I remember correctly, is an insanely long video.
Hi, everybody.
It's 40 minutes long. We'll only watch a few minutes of it. It's him trying out some gadgets in the kitchen to see if they actually do anything. So maybe what we'll do is we'll check them out and see if some of these actually work, right? Simple pretting butter spreader? What the fuck? Uh-oh. What happened?
Brutal foods. All right, 2 toasts, 2 knives, 1 stick of butter, fresh from the fridge. First, I gotta open this. Very similar size. It's just a knife.
They look almost the same.
Right? It's got a serrated side, so you could actually use it to cut things, should you so desire. Not quite sure what the hole in the tip is for, but it's these grooves here that we're really interested in.
How are they supposed to do something?
All right. We're gonna go with the regular knife first.
Right. You know how regular knives work. Duh.
Cuts pretty well. Yeah, see, this is the problem. This is the problem right here.
It's too cold.
I
so it
am
won't
using
spread.
some pretty dense bread. This is Sara Lee Artisano, my favorite white bread. But as you can see, the knife doesn't do a super great job of spreading. Though, you know, it held up better than I expected. The bread did not tear. Surprising performance from the knife. I'm not sure that I need this gadget anymore. Let's try it anyway. I think the idea here is that you go like this.
Okay.
Oh. That's pretty weird.
And then you spread that. What the fuck?
Let's get some more, maybe?
What
Oh
the
my god, that's
fuck?
awesome. That is so cool. It's like I'm spreading ramen.
Yeah. Why is that
onto
better?
my toast.
What is better?
Well, that was cool. You can see here the toast comparison.
They look identical.
Regular knife here, funky knife on the left. They look pretty similar.
They're the same.
If you were to hand me both of these toasts, I would not be able to tell.
They're exactly the same. The thing's a piece of shit. Okay, what's next? Testing the knife. We already tested the knife. We already tested it. What is this?
Basket and place into a microwave safe cup filled with water.
Okay. Microwave coffee brewer?
Kind of wants to bounce up. I guess I thought it would sink to the bottom. But it's quite
Sound
buoyant.
effect.
Okay, this feels like the hardest step. I gotta microwave it just long enough to where there's bubbles forming, but it's yet to boil. It doesn't even give you an estimate of how long to expect this to take, so I guess I'll just do it in 30-second increments.
Oh, no one told him how microwave works? That won't work. You can't do it in 30-second increments. You
Is it
start the
safe to be
microwave
sitting
over, you
this
start
close
the
to a
process
microwave?
over.
What the? What's happening in there? No bubbles. No bubbles. Honestly, it's not even hot. I'll do a full minute here. It's warming. I don't think it's hot enough, though. It smells of coffee. In this room, it smells of coffee, but that could be because I'm sitting next to a thing of coffee grounds. I don't know. Still not hot enough, but I think it's worth noting that I see a bunch of coffee grounds already. You know, it's lining the mug here. It's all in the water. This is not going to be a very good cup of coffee. In we go. I don't see bubbles.
The problem with approximate microwave readings is that you can't do a microwave approximately. You need to know exactly how long to cook something. The way a microwave works is by stirring up those molecules to create heat. If you turn the microwave off and turn it on again, it's not like, oh, the oven was already 350, so I'm just going to continue to bake it at 350. That's not how it works. You have to re-stir up the molecules again. So if you do 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, you'll never get it to what you want. You need to actually have it going for the amount of time you need it to go. So by not having the reading on this product of how long to have the microwave on, you literally make the product completely worthless. You need to know how long to do it.
Honestly, I feel like I'm not going to be able to see bubbles unless it's so hot that it's bubbling while I open it. I don't know how am I going to see the bubbles.
You're not. It's fucked up. It's a stupid product.
Bubble.
It's trash.
Bubble. I see a bubble. I see a bubble, and that counts. Okay, what's the next instruction? Stir coffee maker around the cup once or twice using the handle. Let steep in cup for about 2 to 3 minutes or until full desired
Dude, this is
flavor
gonna be
is developed.
absolute
Maybe I'll
gross.
hold it
You
down
see that fucking
while it
water?
steeps.
Oh my god.
I feel like it should be at the bottom of the cup. I feel like it should not be resting on the top. While I'm letting it steep, I'm still trying to think about who this is for. Where do you use this? What situation?
You never use it. It's a piece of dog shit. All right, next invention. A microwave bacon. This is real, right? The microwave bacon makers. These
Compartments
work.
for the different bacons.
I think these actually
pretty
work.
self-explanatory, but I'm gonna read the rules anyway. Open the bad boy bacon and
The
lay
bad
it
boy
on a
bacon is what it's
heat-resistant
called.
surface. Place strips of bacon individually into the pockets and close. Got some bacon right here. It is some serious bacon. It's kind of
Actually, my wife and I have been watching food shows recently, and we found out that actually making bacon in the oven is great. We might try that, because frying it in a pan is so messy. I think you should bake it in an oven. I think I'm gonna bake bacon from now on, see how it turns out.
aim to microwave it, honestly. You know, bacon used to be kind of a big deal back in the day, remember? Bacon was a joke, bacon was a personality trait. Bacon used to have a pretty strong foothold in our culture. Okay.
Those are thick-ass pieces, goddamn.
inserted.
That's like
I
extra,
gotta
extra
admit,
thick bacon.
they look pretty cozy in there. They look happy, especially when you compare it to the coffee maker we just used, where it just kind of looked of sadness. This is a pretty exciting sight. I like the bright orange color. I like all the.
So, all right, let's go. He's baking it. See how it comes out. We have to wait 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes in that. That's it.
Still feel really uncomfortable sitting this close to a microwave. I'm assuming it's safe, but that's only an assumption. Now, here's another thing.
He's in the microwave.
I'm not going to do a comparison because honestly, I don't want to waste any more bacon. But when I was a kid, I used to wrap bacon in paper towels and microwave it.
Oh, you did?
And it was just fun.
I never did that.
I mean, it wasn't as good as a stove top bacon, but I would do it all the time, no problem. This process still involves paper towels, but it also has all this extra stuff. I'm curious if the extra stuff seems
Oh, so you had to
necessary
put it on top of paper
after we're
towels
done.
as well? Okay. So let's see how this turns out. Will it be any good? Probably not. The bad boy bacon.
It's sizzling in here, that's for sure. Okay, I can tell without even opening it that this bacon needs a little more time.
Oh, God.
I think
It's
you guys
raw.
could probably agree. I did 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and
It's
finish
totally
it off
raw.
with the last
You could tell.
1 minute that they recommend. I wouldn't be surprised if it needs a little more time, though.
Bro, he has thick cut bacon. He doesn't have thin cut. That's thick ass cut
Sizzling
bacon.
for sure. Smells good.
No, that's
it
gross.
It smelled better before I took it out of the microwave. I don't know if I smell some of that plastic. We're gonna wait 2 minutes before we open it. It says to wait, and it's extremely hot. So I'm inclined to follow those directions.
Now that's gross.
I've waited
That's
long
gonna
enough.
be
Let's
disgusting.
see the results here. It is still hot.
Raw, rubbery bacon.
And the silicone does not smell great.
Oh,
Plop.
no.
Plop.
Dude, it's not cooked at all in the middle.
Nope.
Don't eat
It's
that.
gotta
That's
go
raw
back.
pork,
It's gotta
dude.
go back. The middle bacons are not cooked
No.
enough. It's so hot.
This thing is for like super thin, tiny pieces of bacon. He got the thickest bacon you could buy at the store. There's no way this is gonna cook it.
Okay, they don't say to do this, but I'm gonna put the bacon maker on its side so it stays flat and compressed. I really need the middle parts to get a bit more cooked. So let's do
Yeah, don't
another
eat raw
minute,
bacon. You'll get
maybe
sick,
just
dude.
45 seconds.
Ugh.
We'll start with 30 and see how we feel.
30? He has no idea how a microwave works. He put it in for 30 seconds. Oh my God. How does this guy not understand how a microwave works?
I don't think that was
30
enough
seconds
time.
will do
Let's put it
nothing,
in for another 30.
right?
I don't think the guess and check is worth it. You wrap the bacon in paper towel. You can just peek at it and immediately know. I'm feeling like I'm doing a lot of opening, checking, and they do say that it's fine to put it back in for more time, but it's
I wonder
not
if this guy
really
got roasted by his audience saying, how do you not understand how a microwave works?
easy to get those straps
Wow.
back on there when everything's so hot. I think the mark of a good gadget is that you use it and you say, wow, I can't believe I didn't discover this sooner. Not, is this really worth all the effort? It smells bad. It's hard to make bacon smell
Oh
bad,
my
but
God, that's so nasty.
I sure found a way.
Oh!
Don't do what I'm doing. This is not the fault of the device. This is the fault of my own
Dude, that looks
impatience.
absolutely
I'm
disgusting.
hoping you guys can see what I see. The ends of these bacons look nice and, I'm not gonna say crispy,
Only
but
the edge of the bacon is cooked. The middle is completely raw. If you eat that, you will get sick. You cannot eat that, man. So that thing doesn't work at all. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching DSP versus the Internet. I don't know what the hell, what a shitty device. Thanks for watching. We still got an hour left. So thank you so much. Remember, if you would like to submit clips for next week's show and be a part of the fun, become a member today. I'm not making any money on these videos. It's the memberships that support this project and let this show keep going. So if you could become a member, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, and I will see you for the next part.